Mid-August sets the stage for one of the great spectacles of nature, the late summer bison rut in Yellowstone National Park. It's a great opportunity to bring that first model back out into the field to work on some finer scale details. Whereas we worked on the outline and the big shapes, now we're going to use strong light to work on some of the interior passages. I've chosen midday as a time to work because the strong light allows us to delineate the three-dimensional forms on our subject much clearer than you would, say, in an overcast or early or late day scenario. Start off by reading the areas of light versus dark. For instance, look to where the light breaks over into shadow along the rump. Where else does it happen? There it does, along the back of the head, and along the shoulder and its throat. Then look at the shapes created on the animal by those break points and the surrounding anatomy. So a half circle in the back and a rectangle in the front. Then start looking for subtle ones, like this soft shadow beneath the quad muscles, and then this crescent-shaped line that forms between the break and the biceps muscle. Keep looking for these relationships. Every time the animal moves or the sun changes position, you're going to see the true beauty of this creature unfold. Add them to your library of knowledge as you approach the sculpture or your drawing to record your observations. With the Harley's rumbling in the background, I'm trying to get the shadow of that rump delineated in the clay, modeling it around so that the shape of the shadow matches what I saw in nature. As one goes along, you have to remember you're not in a zoo, and while focusing on one thing in front of you, you might need to be aware of something coming up behind you. So keep your eyes out and keep watching to the sides and behind you.
Hey, you guys watch out, they're coming this way.
Vite, allez, come on, vite. Thomas, vite. Toi, faut y aller. Vite, Thomas. Tiens, viens. Allez, vite. Allez, Charlotte, mon Dieu. Oui. C'est vrai, vite. L'antenne. L'antenne, c'est où? Vite.
And where there's a few, there's a good chance there's going to be more. Once the dust is settled, allow yourself to get back to work, but still keep an eye and ear out for trouble. It can be often challenging and downright frustrating when the animal you're sculpting gets up and walks away. You may end up having to work from multiple animals, those of different body builds, sometimes even different age or sex classes. So what you have to do is content yourself with small successes. If things don't work out, start again. Work on a small area that you know will be consistent between animals, such as something like an eye. Get those small pieces together and keep building that library inside your mind of all the little elements that go into creating a bison. Content yourself with progress in the way that water wears away stone. Gather a little bit every time you work and keep logging it away in a very consistent and purposeful manner. Know that you're not going to get everything. Sometimes trips are short and you have to cut off your progress. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And sometimes you just have to sit back and frankly enjoy being out in the outdoors with your subject and just absorbing. Know that both your conscious mind, but also to a large degree, your subconscious is gathering a much deeper sense of that bison.